Hello and welcome to the Virginia Tech Club Hockey YouTube channel, presenting you tonight's regular season finale between the University of High Point and your Virginia Tech Hokies. I am Chris Pierce, being here for the final game of the season. Both teams coming into this one are on some sort of a streak. The High Point Panthers have won 4 in a row, while the Hokies, on the other hand, have lost 3 out of their last 4 coming into this one. It's senior night, as the Hokies honor, as you saw before the game, 6 seniors. Jackson France, Jake Hogan, Eric Slater, alternate captain CJ Hathaway and Miles Wather, and of course, the captain, Nick Mazzuro. All having a nice pregame ceremony, bringing with their parents and their flowers. Very nice in tradition. As we look back on the past, now we focus to the future in this game between the Panthers and the Hokies. The Hokies in white on your right, the Panthers in black on your left. We'll give you the starting lineups. First for the Panthers by head coach Don Starcher. He sets his lineup of forward Shane Arsenault, flanked by Nick Sasso and Morgan Bird. Defense-wise, it's Sean McConnell and Andrew Welch. And net for the Panthers, number 35, Jack Vieira. As for the Hokies, head coached by Joey Mullen in his 15th year, 11th from the Hokies. He go with the all-senior starting lineup with Mazzuro, Hathaway, and Walther, and Slater and Hogan as the defense. And in net is Ian Key, the sophomore. Puck drops on the way as the Hokies take possession. Slater will give it to Hathaway, and Hathaway will clear it over off the bounce skate of Walther, and High Point will take possession. Hathaway enters the zone now. He'll dump it off to Mazzuro. Mazzuro will give it to Hathaway down and below. Hathaway trying to center in front. Mazzuro trying to get a puck out. His shot scores! Nick Mazzuro, 29 seconds into this one, gets the Hokies on the board. Who other than the captain on senior night, getting it done like he's done so many times before. Mazzuro notches his 15th of the season. Gets the Hokies on top 1-0. A quick score by the Hokies. They win the faceoff. Chulo tips it in and will chase it down. Uzi will dump it off to Kellogg. Kellogg will keep it in, though his pass is intercepted and will be taken by High Point. Leading up now is Garrett Ascala. He'll dump it off number 16. High Point, but it's stolen by Perduzzi, kept in, though offsides if another High Point player touched it. Pass goes to center ice, though, intercepted by Cam Sanderson. Sanderson sends it down, and High Point will go for an offensive change. Al Lanigan will take it. The freshman's defenseman will give it to Tulo. Tulo will dump it off the zone. Hard hit there near the Fords. Puck goes behind the net. It'll be swung around the glass and eventually cleared the center ice, or it'll be taken by Lanigan. Lanigan will hit it off the stick, off the face of Griffin Mudge. At that point, will eventually bring it to center ice. Hokies playing pressure on offense. Dom Fantozzi chases that one. Puck still in the zone. Kept in by Matt Veneri. He'll send it around the boards. Send it for Fantozzi. Fantozzi now in the zone. He'll be sending off to Veneri. Veneri's a shot! Blocked off a High Point defender. That was Camden Hussey. There with the blocker for High Point. Cross ice pass to Mudge on the near side. Mudge enters the zone. Mudge's wrist shot easily saved by Vieira. Mudge will continue around the boards, looking for someone to give it to. He'll give it across to Hogan, though it goes above his stick and out towards center ice. Mudge will send it in, and he'll go for an icing with 17:14 left to play. As I mentioned, the Hokies have lost 3 out of their last 4. In their last 10 games, Virginia Tech is 3-7. While High Point is running a 4-game win streak. In their last 10, they are 6-4. Tie up on the face-off. Eventually getting by the freshman Tommy Conrad. He'll leave it for Rosia. Rosia tries to dump it, though the pass intended, it was incomplete. Tommy Conrad will take it. He'll try to flip it, though goes off the face mask, and he'll have to try it again. This time Hogan, the senior, will dump it off, eventually cleared by Rosia. Hokies will go for a change on both offensively and defensively as the High Point is coming up now with the charge. Backhands a chip, glove down by Slater. Coming out now is Arthur Sang. Sang's hit as puck goes below the zone. Slater keeps it in. He'll give it across to Hogan. Hogan tries to get it to Hogan. Kicks it! Shot! Saved by Vieira. France trying to get a shot off. He's surrounded by 3 Panthers, but kept in by France. France now to Sang. Sang's weak shot goes nowhere and eventually cleared by the Panthers. No icing called on that one as Slater will send all the way down the ice, and this one will be called for an icing. Goalie matchup here. Ian Key started off the season strong for the Hokies, winning of his first 4 games, but has fallen off since, losing his last 8, allowing just over 4 goals a game. For the High Point, their goalie, Jack Vieira, is 4-3 on the season with a 3.4 saved there by Key with a 3.4 goals against average a game. Arthur Sang will take it. Now Lanigan. Lanigan will give it to France. France able to clear. Puck will go all the way down, and another icing will be called. Hokies last time out at home against NC State lost by a score of 3-5. One positive though for the team. Number 12 Gavin Doozy, the sophomore, scored a hat trick in that game. Made it exciting for the first 2 periods, though NC State pulled away in the third, scoring 3 goals. Wrist shot patted away by Key. Dean Sturgeon will take it. Eric Slater, the senior, thinking about passing it across the ice, so just give it to Captain Nick Mazzero, who loses it. I'll have to deke around Panthers. Taken there by Tyler Calkins, though Mazzero will take it and give it to Walther. Miles Walther, a 100-point scorer in his career as a Hokie. Him and Mazzero both scored 100 points. As the pass batted down and taken by High Point, though intercepted trying by Lanigan, he falls down. Puck now by the High Point bench. Hathaway able to get it to Walther, who enters the High Point zone. Going around, Walther was centered for! Kellogg, though, saved by Vieira. Great opportunity in the slot for Trevor Kellogg. Oh, great save by Jack Vieira. Hokies will try once again. This time it's CJ Hathaway entering the zone, though Mazzero loses it outside of it, and the Hokies will have to retreat to get back on side. Miles Walther at center ice. He'll look for a passing partner. They'll send it ahead to Hathaway. Hathaway will give it to Mazzero. Mazzero tries to mock his way in. Vinieri now with it. He'll give it to Ben List. Ben List's wrist shot saved by Vieira. Still not cleared. Eventually does by Andrew Welch. Salvato will take it. He'll try his way around. Able to get it. Salvato's shot. Gloved by Vieira. Vieira making some key saves early for the Panthers. Hokies putting on pressure. Hogan will take it. He'll stop. Gets his pass intercepted. Now goes to the stick of Baduzzi. Baduzzi will walk around. He'll try to reach it to Salvato. And it'll be covered up by Vieira. Offense has been showing out for the Hokies here in the first 5-6 minutes of the game, including chances by Trevor Kellogg and Nick Mazzero. Face-off won by the Hokies will be taken by Eric Slater. Slater's shot goes into the corner. Too low, will back it for Peduzzi. Peduzzi, who scored the hat trick against NC State last week, will send it across. And shot by Slater, though body blocked by Camden Hussey. Hussey will send it off the glass, glove down by Walker Ripley. Ripley. Puck will go back down into the zone and eventually cleared. Peduzzi will send it back down, or be taken by Ripley. Ripley now will take it. He'll send it off the boards. It will be taken by Nick Sasso. The 30-goal scorer. He's only a freshman, by the way. He'll backhand it, intended for Shea Arsenal. Taken by Kellogg. Kellogg behind the net. He's met there by Arsenal. Stripped and taken. Shot by Sasso is out of play. Excuse me, that's Morgan Bird. Will be the first line out there for the Panthers. They'll go for a change. Same with the Hokies. Good crowd on hand here on the Lancelot Arena for this regular season finale between the Hokies and the Panthers. Kellogg will send it in front, where it will be taken by Fantozzi. Fantozzi gets hip checked. It will be taken by Rosia. Rosia also gets checked, and it will be taken and kept in by Fantozzi. Fantozzi centering pass, no one home. Kellogg's able to get it. His wrist shot off a couple of sticks, staying with it. They'll loses it, and will be spun around and eventually cleared. It'll be Sean Egan now. We'll give it over to Nick Randall. Randall will send it forward to Dakota Sexton. Sexton off the skate of List, goes right into the possession of Davis Turner, though. He loses the puck, but surrounded by two Hokies, Kellogg and List. Charging now is Dom Fantozzi. He'll dump it into the zone. Mudge falling down, trying to get it. He's met there by two Panthers. Puck eventually cleared, and it will be an icing. Some early action going on here between the two teams. I asked Coach Mullen, considering this is senior night, I asked Coach Mullen, what separates this class from the others that you've coached in the past? And he told me that this class has completely changed the culture of this program. Coming in, this class. Oh, big hit delivered by Matt Vanieri. And that will certainly be a penalty, as absolutely leveling a Panther was Matt Vanieri, and he'll be heading to the box for sure. But going on about when I talked to Mr. Mullen about this class, he said when they first came in, the culture was not typical, was not good. This team, led by Nick Mazzuro, CJ Hathaway, and also Miles Walder, they came and changed the culture around, a good atmosphere, team locker room, and he's really appreciative for it. So it'll be a power play for the Panthers early. 2 minutes. Shot saved by Key. Boarding is the penalty assessed to Vanieri, as Escala will send it around. Keeping it in, Morgan Bird. He'll give it ahead to and gloved by Key. It will be Escala, Sasso, Arsenal, Macheska, and Bird for the Panthers. This is their PowerPoint line. Swung around down to the boards. Centering pass by Sasso. It was intercepted by Conrad and taken to center ice. Arsenal will take it. Ahead now goes Sasso. Sasso trying to weave his way through some Hokies. Loses the puck, though, kept up by Morgan Bird. Bird delivers behind the net to Sasso. Sasso patiently waiting. He'll give it to Arsenal. Arsenal up to the top. Arsenal will keep it. At the point, his shot goes beside Key. Key, another easy save. Still kept in. Pass intended for Arsenal. And it will leave the zone, giving the Hokies a breath of fresh air. Both teams will go for a change, as Walker Ripley will give it ahead. Taken by Andrew Welch. Welch will cross center ice. He'll head into the zone. Welch stops in his tracks. He'll send it across to Tyler Calkins. Calkins' shot blocked off of a Hokie. Welch now with it. Welch will give it over to Calkins. Calkins back to Welch. Welch gives it back to Calkins. Just playing pass. And finally a shot, though that one goes wide. Calkins' rebound shot, gloved by Key and eventually saved. 10:05 left in this one. 7 seconds left in the Vanieri penalty. Only in the first period, Hokies lead 1-0 off of a early 29-second goal by Nick Mazzuro into the period. Face off and taken in one by the Hokies. The Hogan's pass is intercepted. Hokies back at full strength. Andrew Welch's shot off of two Hokies, Salvato and Hogan, eventually cleared and taken by Matt Veneri, who just came out of the box. Matt Veneri charging in. His shot, padded save, rebound, and that one goes wide, shot by Paduzzi. Hogan's wrist shot goes off a high point defenseman and goes wide. At the point now, trying to attempt for Paduzzi. He'll send it over to Salvato, who can't get it, and chips off a stick and down to center ice. Salvato will ship it ahead to Paduzzi on the left side. Paduzzi entering now. His backhander off the post. Chulo now. He'll send it around. Tempted for Paduzzi. Paduzzi met there. He'll control it. Paduzzi looking for someone to center to. Tommy Conrad just went wide of his stick and down all the way to Ian Key. Key will leave it for Ben List. List stops in his track. The Hokies go for an offensive change. That shot just padded into the numbers by Key. Fantozzi with Bird on him. Bird's able to get it. He'll backhand it around the board to Sasso. Sasso back to Bird. Bird looking for Jay Arsenal. His shot saved by Key. Puck got on the boards. Tried to be kept in by Hussey and eventually cleared by Rocio. Icing will be called. As I mentioned, Paduzzi with the hat trick. Last weekend, the Panthers had a hat trick player of their own. In fact, Nick Sasso, their third goal scorer, had 2 hat tricks last weekend against the University of Richmond. So he's certainly a player to look out for in this one. Dangerous goal scorer as that one scooped up by Key. Sasso on the season has 30 goals, 18 assists at 48 points. And reminder, he's only a freshman. Leads the team in goals and points scored. He has 8 power play goals and 4 hat tricks this season. Puck sent around the near side boards. Will be taken and dumped down. Sergio will be the first one to get there. He's easily greeted there and taken. Lanigan will give it to Kellogg at center ice. Kellogg will chip it in, and no icing will be called. Cam Sanderson will send it ahead, though nobody there to receive the pass. Lanigan will take it all the way down in the Hokie zone. High Point goes for an offensive change. Lanigan up the boards for France. France sends it in, and it goes around. Dean Sturgeon will be the first one to meet it. He'll be met there by Fedorov. Falling down was France. Though puck still in the zone. Eventually cleared to center ice. Puck rolling. Will be taken by Lanigan. Lanigan will send it ahead off the stick of Sang. No icing. Icing will be called as Sang wasn't beyond the red line. So face-off will take place in the Hokie zone to the left of Ian Key, who's made some pretty impressive saves so far this period. 7:24 left in the first. Face-off one will be taken by Welch. His wrist shot goes way wide and out to center ice. Sang now will take it. He'll dump it in. Well, Hathaway will be the first one to take it. Around the boards. Hathaway will try to go in between his legs. No pass intercepted. Kept in by Jake Hogan. The senior will try to give it to Hathaway, though it chips off his stick and onto the boards. Puck's cleared the center ice, where it'll be taken by, and tried to be taken by Max Sherman, though his pass gets intercepted. Walker Ripley will dump it in, though he's met by Miles Walder. CJ Hathaway will try to give it across ice, though intercepted by Nick Sasso. Sasso getting his stick up by CJ Hathaway. Puck go off the glass. Missouri will be the first one to get it, though taken away by Bird. His shot saved by Key. Key using the net side of the net to his advantage on that one. As now comes Nick Mazzuro. Mazzuro gives it to Hathaway. Hathaway shot. Rebound. Saved by Waters backhander. Saved by Viera. Penalty on the Panthers. Hokies have 6 men. It's a 6-on-5 as of right now. Mazzuro will send it across. Veneri was shot. That one goes wide. This penalty still coming out. No whistle blown. Finally blown. As now the Hokies will go on the power play. It'll be Shea Arsenal going to the box. Penalty be hooking on Arsenal. The Hokies will go on the power play. With 5:51 left in the first. Slater will give it to Tulo. Tulo back to Slater at the point. Slater waiting for his options. Over shot it towards the net. That one off a defender and cleared. Hokies have Slater, Veneri, Tulo, Salvato, and Peduzzi on their first power play unit. Slater, the senior, will take it. He'll give it off to Matt Veneri. Veneri will head into the zone. Veneri will wait, give it to Tulo. Tulo at the wing. He'll give it to Peduzzi. Peduzzi will send it across to Lanigan. Lanigan coming off the bench. He'll send it. Peduzzi will take it. Peduzzi's pass gets intercepted and sent all the way down by Morgan Bird. Key will swing it around. Will be taken by Salvato. Salvato will walk in. He'll send it up the boards behind the net. He'll be met and falling down. And centering pass. Peduzzi will take it at the wing. He'll give it over to the point to Lanigan. Get back to Peduzzi at the wing. His centering pass for Hathaway. It was off his stick. Doesn't know where it is. It's down in the far side boards. Salvato will take it behind the net. 38 seconds left on the power play. Lanigan's wrist shot. Saved. Rebound. Peduzzi couldn't get a stick on it. Lanigan to Salvato. Salvato tries a shot. Off and cleared. It was off the skate of Walker Ripley. And 20 seconds left on the power play. Lanigan will give it to Mazzuro. Mazzuro walking in. He'll stop. He'll send it around for Hathaway. Hathaway to Mazzuro. Mazzuro waiting. Patiently, 7 seconds left on the power play. He'll center it for Mulder. Puck still loose in the net. Mazzuro's shot. Still loose in front. Kellogg will take it. High point at full stank. And coming out is Shea Arsenal, who's on a breakaway out of the box. Arsenal walking in. His shot saved. Rebound. Score. Shea Arsenal gets this game tied at 1. Coming out of the penalty box. That was just the right place, right time for Shea Arsenal. He made a good first save, just couldn't get around to save the second one. And we'll start this game again from scratch, tied at 1. Garcia will send it in. Arsenal's goal was unassisted, of course, on the breakaway out of the box. As that wrist shot off of Slater. His wrist shot by Griffin Mudge, saved by Viera. Sasso will take it. Shea Arsenal will tip it in. He will leave it for Veneri. Veneri to Mudge. Mudge now walking into the zone with 3 minutes left in the first. Mudge will give it to Rosia, though it goes off his stick and down into the far side corner. Neil Mercer will try to center it. That goes off the stick of Morgan Bird and down to the near side. Veneri loses it. It would keep it in and send it down and go for a change. Sean McDonald there met and finally stripped of the puck. Goes to the wing where it'll be taken by Jake Hogan. Hogan will send it behind for Jackson France. France back to Hogan. His shot goes high and wide. Slater will try to center it. That one goes to the boards. Sang now, his shot goes high and into the net. Glove of Vieira. Hokies mounting some pressure here the past couple minutes. They've been in control of the puck for the majority of the period. It's just that the High Point got that one lucky opportunity from Shea Arsenal to tie it up. Hogan's shot, that one goes wide. Jackson France will take it in the corner. Eventually cleared. Hogan will take it at center ice. Dean Sargent will try to get it across ice off the stick of France. It'll be taken by Andrew Welch. He'll give it to Sanderson. Sanderson ahead for Escala. Tries to make a move. His shot gloved by Key. Less than 2 minutes left in this one. Hokies will go for a change. As Welch will put it ahead for Sanderson. Sanderson loses the puck. Will be picked up by Sang. Sang will give it to Lanigan. Excuse me, that's Kellogg now to Lanigan. The pass will go off the stick of Sargent and into the High Point zone. Moving around is Dakota Sexton. He'll send it ahead. It will be picked up by Kellogg. Kellogg will go up the boards for Missouri. Missouri will backhand it to Hathaway. Hathaway crossing center ice. Try to put it in the zone. No, stick away. Walther now will try it himself. He'll circle around and then in the right side. While they're trying to make a move around Bird. Excuse me, that's Olsen of the High Point. That shot deflected to the boards was Hathaway. 1 minute remaining left in the first. Kept in by Kellogg. Hathaway now. He's met. Still not cleared. Kept in by Kellogg. Kellogg will try to send it across, though. Intercepted and chipped by Sherman. Missouri off a stick. Able to keep possession. Charging into the zone. Good work there by Bird to break it up. Arsenal will try to give it ahead to Morgan Bird. Bird walking into the zone. His shot gloved by Keith. Rebound still in front. Good job by Hathaway to not allow Arsenal to get his stick on the puck. Puck still in the corner in the wing. Sherman eventually cleared with 15 seconds left. Icing will be called. 11.5 left in the first. Goal scored by Nick Mazzaro, 29 seconds in for the Hokies, and for the Panthers, number 5, Shea Arsenal on a breakaway. Faceoff will go to the right of Ian Key. That'll be Mazzaro going up against Calkins. Faceoff won by Calkins. As the wrist shot off of Hathaway. Hokies get possession and they'll flip it up with 3 seconds left, and that will conclude the first period. Score is tied 1-1 between the Hokies and the Panthers. Don't go away. The second period. We'll be back soon. And welcome back to the Virginia Tech YouTube hockey channel as we welcome you back here to this game between the High Point Panthers and your Virginia Tech Hokies. It's been an entertaining one so far. Both teams dead still at one. I'll show you how you got there. For the Hokies, it's senior Nick Mazzaro on senior night, scoring 29 seconds into the first period. But a little later on, from the High Point Panthers, number 5, Shane Arsenal, got loose on a breakaway, scoring off the rebound. And that's how we stand right now. Shots are 9-6 in favor of the Hokies. Both teams are scoreless on their only power play opportunity. And face-offs are in favor of the Panthers, 10-7. That's how we line up for the start of the second period. Both teams will switch sides. Hokies in white on your left now, and the High Point Panthers in black on your right. It'll be the senior lineup of Mazzaro, Hathaway, Walther, Hogan, and Slater, with sophomore Ian Key in net. The other senior for the Hokies is Jackson France. Saw a little bit of him earlier, playing number 21. For High Point, they'll go with Arsenal, Sasso, Bird, along with Egan and Fedorov. And away we go with the second period. Hogan will take it. We'll send it ahead to Nick Mazzaro. The captain will give it ahead to Miles Walther. Walther back to Mazzaro. Mazzaro there, pressured, kept in front, shot by Hathaway. That one goes wide. Taken ahead by Morgan Bird, though intercepted by CJ Hathaway. And away to center ice, now comes Nick Sasso. The freshman will move in. Behind the net, in front, Arsenal puck still loose. Able to be dug out and eventually cleared by CJ Hathaway. And a high stick will be called. A good early chance there by the Panthers. Shea Arsenal looking for his second of the game, though. Good save there by Ian Key to deny any chance of a goal. Face-off will take place in the Panther zone to the right of goalie, to the left of goalie Jack Vieira. Face-off won by the Hokies and kept in by Lanigan. Now Lanigan will take it in. He'll dump it off behind the net. Uduzzi will take it out the wing. He'll dump it down. Once again, now in the near side corner. Kept in by Lanigan. Peduzzi now will take it. Peduzzi's shot goes way high and off the glass. Kept in there by Matt Tulo. Tulo goes it over to Lanigan. Lanigan's first shot. Rebound still in front. Backhand to try. Tulo, puck still loose up front. Diving was Vieira. Eventually cleared and taken by Sherman and dumped down. High Point will go for an offensive change. Great opportunity there by the Hokies. Just couldn't get a stick in front of the net as Peduzzi will enter the zone. Peduzzi makes his way around. His wrist shot off the post. Kept in by Salvato. He'll dump it in, stick down, and take it around. Sean Joyce will eventually clear it for the Panthers. Will be taken by Matt Veneri. Veneri will send it across ice to Mudge. Mudge off the skate of Salvato. Taken around now. Pass goes off the boards near the Hokies bench. Will be taken by Veneri. Veneri will send across ice to Conrad. Puck goes to the blue line. Will be just sent around to the Hokie bench by Matt Veneri. Taking his Mudge. His centering pass from Neil Mercer goes in between his legs and all the way down. No icing called. Ian Key will leave it for Matt Veneri. Veneri will work his way up the ice. He'll leave it for Rosia. He'll lose the puck and can't touch it off sides, but he decides to touch it anyway. Rosia wasn't able to keep control of the puck. Face-off will take place inside the Hokie zone to the left of Ian Key. It'll be Dakota Sexton going up against Salvato. Rosia battle of the 17s. Rosia wins that one. Ahead they go. Rosia will leave it off for Mudge. Mudge around off the boards. He'll give it to Rosia. Rosia looking for something in front. He'll give it to the point with Eric Slater. Slater's wrist shot off the net. And behind the net goes Mudge. He'll give it off to Rosia. Rosia waiting. He'll give it off to Slater at the point. Rosia's wrist shot once again off the block skate. Another shot. This one blocked by Viera. Puck goes in the far side corner. We picked up and taken by Jake Hogan. Hogan at the point. His wrist shot. Tries to get a screen in front. Nothing doing. Puck goes behind the net. Taken by Griffin Mudge. Hokies putting on pressure on the Panthers. Puck goes chipped off the boards to Hogan. His wrist shot. That one goes wide. Slater now. He'll dangle his way through. He'll try to chip it over to Surgeon. His shot off the pad of Viera. Puck still in the zone. Surgeon surging to get the puck back. Though comes unsuccessful as Champion up the glass and eventually in clearing was off the stick of Dakota Sexton, but it will go down for an icing. .16:07 left in the second period. This is the last game for the Virginia Tech Hokies. Game 24. They stand at a record of 9-11-3. For the High Point, they got a heavy schedule ahead of them after this one. Going to Liberty and Coastal Carolina, playing 2 against each team. Does that centering pass off a skate? Arthur Singh couldn't get a stick on it, as it will be cleared off the glass by Nick Randall. Kellogg will dump it off to Lanigan, off his stick. High Point will take over with Morgan Bird. Bird will give it to Hussey. Hussey tried 10 for Salt. Taken in by Sang. Sang's shot. Jackson France now in the corner. Puck will be taken by Shea Arsenault, the goal scorer of the Panthers. Surgeon now will take it. Sasso trying to strip it. Arsenault will take it. Arsenault tries a centering for Bird, though pass goes wide. Arthur Sang gets hit. Oh, puck retained by the Hokies. This time it's Dean Surgeon making his way up. Surgeon all alone trying to 3-on-1 opportunity. No one home, so the Hokies were going for a change. Pass intended goes off of Mazzuro, kept in by Hathaway, who eventually cleared the center ice. Racing the puck is Nick Sasso. He'll be met there by Miles Walther. Puck goes out of the reach for Mazzuro, though in the possession of Miles Walther. Walther, the senior, working his way up. Tries to bat his stick with the puck. He'll lose it. Mazzuro will take it. Nifty move there by Walther as he'll have it. Walther to Veneri. His shot gloved by Viera. Face-off will take place in the Panthers zone to the right of Viera. Face-off won by the Panthers. Will be sent around. Will be taken by Ripley. Ripley will send to the head. List will send it back. Ripley will take it. That pass intercepted by Miles Walther. Walther in the zone. Tries to chip it in front for Mazzuro. No, broken up. Sherman for good calls will send it to center ice, so it will be taken by Maneri. But his pass goes off for no stick and down for an icing. It is senior night, so I asked some of the seniors what their favorite memory was of playing for this program. And Nick Mazzuro and Miles Walther, funny enough, related back to the same game of their win over West Virginia last season, where they scored 3 goals in 2 minutes to beat the Mountaineers. It was certainly a highlight for them here as they finish their careers as a Hokie tonight. Falling down is a shot off the pad of Key. Big hit by Ben List. Puck still kept in the zone by Ripley. Ripley's wrist shot into the possession of Key. Swallowed. Physical action going on. Hokies putting on hits. Face-off will take place to the right of Ian Key, who, as we mentioned, coming into this game has lost 8 in a row after starting off on a 4-0 win, winning 4 in a row. Chulo working his way around the defender. On a breakaway, his shot! Saved by Bayer. The neck is dislodged. Great move by Matt Chulo to break free of the defender and get an opportunity to score. By Bayer coming up huge for the Panthers, denying the opportunity. Chulo wish he had that one back for sure. Salvato will take the face-off and he'll win it. Puck goes to Eric Slater. Slater will walk into the zone. He'll take it around the boards. Will pop up in Shane Arsenal's possession. He'll get it ahead. Intercepted by Matt Chulo. And away he comes. Keeping control of the puck. Baduzzi will take over. Baduzzi at the wing. He'll try to work his way around, though loses it to Morgan Bird. Puck goes to center ice. Eric Slater will take it. No icing called. As head now is Sean McDonald. He'll dump it in. This one is icing. 12:43 left in the second. Score tied at 1. Both goals coming in the first period. For the Hokies, off the stick of Nick Mazzuro, 29 seconds into the game. For the Panthers, off the stick of Shane Arsenal on a breakaway. Since then, we have been scoreless. Though great opportunities by both teams lately. Puck still in the zone, eventually cleared. Taken by Lanigan. Lanigan try to pass it. It'll be in the possession of Steven Rosia. Rosia will backhand it front. Not picked up by Mudge. Off the boards, Knight, and out of play. So Hokies' last regular season game before the playoffs at the ACCHL tournament. Well, they'll go against Division, consisting of NC State, UNC, Rowan, Penn State, and UNCW. That one will go for icing. Virginia Tech has no more division games left, of course. This is their last game. NC State and UNC just had their puck drop a couple minutes ago. Sioux playing a key 2 games in the division. Penn State is leading the division currently at 10 points with a 5-1 record. They defeated the Hokies earlier this season. Puck by the High Point bench. Not yet cleared. Still battling for it. This Hokies come away with it. Neil Mercer. He'll give it across ice to Trevor Kellogg. Kellogg will get it off the stick of Griffin Mudge. Sherman will send it to center ice. Lanigan stops in his tracks with the puck. Enters his zone. Lanigan waiting. He'll send it in front. Nobody home. Up the boards now and taken by Ripley. Ripley give it to Sherman, and it will be easily scooped up and gobbled by Ian Key. As the division standing goes, the Hokies are in 5th place out of 6, behind NC State and ahead of UNCW. UNCW is the only winless team in the division. Face off one and taken and shot off the pad of Key. Kept in by Garrett Escala. He'll send it around. Tommy Conrad will take it. Conrad will swing it to the near side. Will be taken by Walder. Walder will give it ahead to Mazzuro. Mazzuro chasing it. Will be taken by Hathaway. Hathaway will try to center it for Mazzuro. Back to Hathaway. Puck's through in front. No Hokie there to take it. Hustling is Escala and List. List will be the first one to meet it, and there will be an icing as a result. Face-off will take place in the high point zone. It'll be Missouro going up against Calkins. Face-off won by Missouro. Sent back by Hathaway. To the point, Ben List. List's wrist shot goes wide. Conrad will take it. Conrad, the freshman, will send it around. Hathaway will send it down to Walther. Walther there, met by Calkins. Still behind the net. Sanderson will take it. He'll try to clear it. Puck goes off a skate and intercepted and taken by Walther. Walther circling around looking for somebody. He'll just chip it down. Near side corner. Puck goes behind the net. Calkins will take it. Calkins will back in. A glove down by Walther. Walther trying to make a move. Caping it is Walther. His shot off the post. Tricky shot there. Goes back to Conrad at the point. He'll give it over to Missouro. Missouro weaving his way around. Loses the puck. Conrad there to take it. His wrist shot. Puck goes down in the corner. Puck still in the zone. Walther couldn't handle it. And eventually it's cleared and sent down where an icing will be called. That was just a desperation shot there from the Panthers, just trying to get a change. Spending so much time in the zone. Hokies adding pressure with their bench right near the offensive zone. Could be used to your advantage here in the second, especially. Salvato will win the faceoff. Slater will keep it in. Slater waiting. His shot deflected high. Salvato keeps it in. He'll send it around. Sean McDonald will eventually clear it. Won't be sent down. High Point will go for a change. Eric Slater will send it over to Baduzzi. Baduzzi walking in. Baduzzi over to Salvato. He loses the puck. He'll stay with it at the wing. His shot off of the High Point defender. Still loose in front. Shot saved by Viera on Matt Tulo. Two had another great chance. Couldn't do anything with Viera right there to stop him. Puck goes to Salvato. Salvato to the point. Hogan back. His pass intercept taken by Sasso. Kept in, though, by Salvato. Salvato waiting near the boards. He'll try to give it to the Tulo. His shot laying down, save by Viera. Kept in the zone there by Eric Slater. Sasso finally able to clear to the stick of Baduzzi. Baduzzi loses it. It's a 2-on-1. Bird and Arsenal. Bird shot saved by Key. Key putting on a clinic here in the second. As entering the zone, there's Griffin Mudge. He'll give it ahead to Rosia. Rosia loses it. And now the High Point will make their move. And they'll just send it down, and they'll go for a change. Trevor Kellogg will take it. He'll try to send it across ice for Lanigan. Lanigan will take it center ice. Nifting his way through the defenders. His shot saved by Viera. The pace is picking up for the Hokies. Viera slow to get up after taking that shot by Lanigan. Their backup goalie, Ian Tompkin, for a High Point. Well, it looks like Viera will stay in the game. Taking in that rocket of a shot from Lanigan. Face-off won by the Hokies, taken behind the net. Hokies spending a lot of time in the High Point zone. As a Syrian pass from Mercer, rebound, still in front. Hokies can't get a stick on it. Much to Hokies fall. Kept in by Lanigan, his shot. That one goes wide. Mudge's stick breaks. He gets frustrated, throws his stick on the ice. That one sent all the way down before an icing. Mudge will have to go back in the locker room to pick up a new stick. Faceoff will be to the left of Viera, taken by High Point. They'll send it all the way down, and we'll have another faceoff. Sang will take the face-off. Taken by High Point. Puck goes to center ice. It'll be chipped in by Sherman. High Point will go for a change as Matt Vanieri will take it. Vanieri will send it around. Behind the net will be taken by Conrad. Conrad will give it to center ice. It will be taken by Vanieri. He'll lay it off for France. Back to Vanieri. Vanieri couldn't get a stick on it. Vanieri there behind the net. Puck now on the far side boards. Will be taken by Surgeon. Surgeon waiting. The puck's knocked loose. Keeping it in though and towards the net where Vieira will take it for himself and cover it up for a whistle. 6:53 left in the second. Hokies putting pressure on the Panthers' defense, especially Jack Vieira, their goalie, who's had to deal with a lot of shots. It'll be Sexton going up against Gavin Peduzzi. Peduzzi, the leading goal scorer for the Hokies with 20 goals of the season. Missouri will get off to Peduzzi. Peduzzi laying in front. Walther shot, saved by Vieira. Kept in by Jake Hogan. Hogan back and forth to Peduzzi. That one deflected and goes on the boards. Kept in by Hogan. Gloved down by Walther. Walther waiting. He'll give it off to Peduzzi. Peduzzi walking in. His shot off of Panther. Puck still in front. Bouncing in front. Over the net. And a penalty will be called. Down on the ice is a Panther. Gavin Peduzzi will go to the box. It'll be a boarding. Excuse me, that's Walther, not Peduzzi, heading to the box. Walther, the senior from Brewster, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. Served 2 minutes in the box, giving the Panthers their second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1 so far. They'll throw out their line of Sasso, Arsenal, Escala, Macheska, and Bird. Excuse me, not Macheska, to be Sean Egan. But the Hokies off the face-off, able to clear it down. Tulo trying to waste some more time off the clock. As the Panthers will begin their push. Headed by Escala. Escala gets hit down by Kellogg, and it'll be not yet cleared as Arsenal will be able to keep it in. He'll give it to Egan. Egan, give it over to Sasso. Sasso to the point to Egan. Egan over to the wing for Escala. Escala over to Egan. His wrist shot off of Tulo. In front for Bird. Bird, this is Arsenal. Arsenal gets his chipped. It'll be off of referee. Salvato will take it. Salvato entering the zone, trying to make a move around. Nothing doing. Bird will take it ahead. Bird entering the zone. He'll keep it himself and shoot it wide. Cleared once again to center ice. Less than a minute left on the power play for the Panthers. It'll be Ripley sending that one all the way down. No, off a no stick, and it'll go off for an icing. The face-off will once again take place in the Panther zone. It'll be Calkins going up against Mudge with a new stick. One, and taken by Welch. The freshman, a lot of freshmen on the High Point roster, including Nick Sasso, the leading scorer in goals. Taking it now is Sherman. Sherman now to the point with Ripley. Ripley, his shot goes wide and high. Eventually cleared down by Griffin Mudge with 15 seconds left in the power play. Hokies doing a great job able to get the puck and send it down. Wasting more time off the clock, 5 seconds left while they're almost out of the box. Kept in by CJ Hathaway. Walther's out of the box. Hokies at full strength stick on the ice. As ahead, marching come the Panthers. It'll be Sherman with the shot. That one's blocked by List. Walther will keep it. He'll saucer it off the skate of Maneri. Walther will take it. Picked up by Mazzuro. Mazzuro at center ice. He'll give it ahead to Walther. Walther had 3 Panthers surrounding him. Stays with it. Circling the net. He'll center in front for Berduzzi. Saved by Vieira. To the point. Slater. His shot goes wide. Welch will pick it up. He'll get it over to Sherman. He'll just flick it and it'll stay in. Good work there by Hogan to keep it in. Berduzzi will take it. He'll fall down shooting. He'll just go to the stick of Welch, and Welch will chip it to center ice, and he'll eventually will get a change for the Panthers. Slater now will give it to Walther. Doesn't go off of stick, and it'll be an icing. Almost 3 minutes left here in the second. Score 1-1. Both goals in this one scored in the first period. Face-off will take place to the right of Egan Key. It'll be Berduzzi going up against Calkins. Face-off one taken by Sanderson. His pass intercepted by Nick Mazzuro. Nick Mazzuro chucking into the zone. Captain giving it everything he's got in his final regular season game. Berduzzi in the far side corner. He'll take it. He'll try to get it to the point with Slater, though, intercepted and taken by Garrett Escala. Escala will just send it down into the mitt of Key, and he will keep it for a whistle. Hokies in the transition game is making the difference right now on the shot. Face-off one by Salvato. Puck goes and cleared. Egan now will send it around the boards. Kellogg will try to backhand it, loses the side of the puck. Bird will take it. Bird working his way around the net. Staying with it, he'll give it to the point. Bird now, he'll give it to Welch. Welch back to Bird. Bird walking in. His shot! Saved by Cave. Rebound! Picked up by Salvato and goes off the boards. Still not cleared. Salvato now racing. He'll pick it up entering the zone. Salvato, his shot off of a Panther. Out to McDonald. Kellogg shot. That one's deflected wide. Attempted forward, Sasso couldn't get on his stick. No icing called. Sasso the first one to get it. He'll be met with Kellogg. Battle in the corners. He'll be kept around for Lanigan. He'll give it off to Tulo. Tulo looking for someone to pass to. He'll just take it up himself. Crossing center ice. Tulo will dump it in behind the net. Will be taken by Hathaway. Hathaway will try to shoot it in front. And it will be covered up by Vieira. .141 left in the second. Momentum's been on the Hokie side this whole entire period. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Puck stays in the zone, though eventually cleared. Tommy Conrad, the freshman, will send it around. Mercer will get it to Conrad, the 6'2 freshman. To the point goes Vanieri. Vanieri will shoot it. That one goes off the leg. That one by Conrad goes wide. Kept in. Centering pass. Two Hokies collide. Couldn't get a stick on it, and that one goes to the near side corner. Eventually cleared will be taken by Sherman with 1 minute remaining in the second. Sherman met by Mercer. Mercer doesn't know where the puck is. Neither does Sherman. Puck's not yet cleared. That one off the stick goes out of play off the net. 45.7 seconds left. Faceoff will stay in the Hokie zone to the right of Key. Hokies will send out their senior line, minus Hathaway plus Berduzzi. It'll be Berduzzi taking the faceoff against Calkins. Once again. Won by Calkins this time. Pass goes across to Welch. Welch tries to give it across. No one home. Missouri will try to clear it. That one goes to the far side corner and dumped around. Sanderson and Slater collide. Slater now with the puck. Less than 30 seconds left in the period. Slater behind the net. Looking for someone to take out. He'll come out. He'll give it to Peduzzi. Peduzzi, 20 seconds left. He's stripped and taken. Falling down is Hogan. Taking out and centering for Sanderson. No one home. Now coming up, it's Walder. Walder's got Missouri. Walder walking in. He'll try to center off the pad of reserve. Vieira. Welch will take it, and that will conclude the second period. A very exciting second period. No goals on a bunch of shots, but the score remains 1-1 after 2. Stay tuned. We'll get you ready for the start of the third period. Don't go away. You're watching the Virginia Tech YouTube hockey channel. we welcome you back here for the start of the third period between the High Point University Panthers and your Virginia Tech Hokies. It's been a good one so far. Score tied at 1 in the first period. Mick Mazzaro and Shea Arsenal scored respectively for their squad. Second period, no action as we get ready for an exciting third between the two teams. Hi, I'm Chris Pierce with you all season long for this regular season finale. It's senior night. As we've seen Nick Mazzaro, the senior, get on the board for the Hokies. One of 6 seniors, including Miles Walther, CJ Hathaway, Eric Slater, Jake Hogan, and Jackson France. Hokies on your right wearing the white, and on your left, huddled in near their bench, wearing black, the High Point Panthers. Well, it gets set for the face-off. It'll be Baduzzi going up against Calkin. Baduzzi now slotted into the first line for the Hokies. Hokies have had the possession for a majority of the period of the game, in fact. See if that will continue, if Baduzzi will take it into the zone. Baduzzi will back into for Walther. Walther tries to give it back to Baduzzi. Baduzzi will skate back and take it. Conrad at the point. He'll give it to Slater. Slater's wrist shot deflected and off the pad of Vieira. Vieira's played a solid game so far for the Panthers. That one's kept in. Eventually cleared will be taken by Eric Slater at center ice. He'll chip it off to Nick Mazzaro. Mazzaro entering the ice. He'll lose the puck. Go to the corner. Will be met by 3 Panthers and falls down. Andrew Welch will take it. Give it ahead where Sanderson will just dump it in. Tommy Conrad will send it across ice for Eric Slater. He'll bang it off the glass, kept in and out of play, actually, off the hand of Shea Arsenal. Face-off will take place in the neutral zone. It'll be Morgan Bird going off against Rocco Salvato, won by Bird. Bird shot, gloved by Key. Shots are 20-12 in favor of the Hokies. Both teams are scoreless on the power plays. Hokies 0 for 1, the Panthers 0 for 2. And in favor of the face-off, the Hokies 22, Panthers 18, though now at 23 with the Hokies win off of the face-off. Next up at center ice, finally flagged down by Tulo. He'll send it into the zone, where it will be taken by McDonald. McDonald now at the point where it will be taken by Kellogg. Kellogg will send it down. Tulo will take it. Tulo off a stick. Kellogg now dumps it back down. Egan will take it ahead. He'll chip it off the boards. Lanigan, good stick there, breaking up that pass. Arsenal, pass intercepted by Hathaway. His pass for Salvato intended did not meet. Salvato will chip it off the boards. It will be taken by Hathaway. Hathaway trying to send it across. Salvato picks it up and shoots it, saved by Vieira. Vieira, the freshman, coming up huge for High Point so far in this game. Sasso will send it ahead. Andrew Welch will take it. Welch a shot, had it away by Key. Matt Tulo will take it. He'll try to give it to Hathaway. Hathaway staying with it. He'll just send it down and go for a change. Walker Ripley will send it ahead, though it will go all the way down the ice. No icing called. Matt Veneri will take it. Veneri met there. The puck pops up. Glove down by Veneri. Puck will be offsides if the High Point touches it, though they'll go back. And we'll start with the Hokies bringing it up. No icing called once again. Matt Veneri will scoop it to Neil Mercer. Mercer will chip it off the boards, kept in by Garrett Escala. Key will stop it behind the net. Matt Veneri will try the other way around, loses the puck. He'll go to his right. Now carrying up is Griffin Mudge on the left side. He's hit by Andrew Welch. Puck goes behind the net. Ripley will rip it over, kept in by Veneri. Veneri shot, rebound in front, and it will be covered up by there as there's some pushing and shoving going on in front of the net. Mudge and Rosia getting in there. Mudge still in the pile. But the refs will be able to separate the two, and they'll go back to their respective bunches. Face-off will take place inside the Panther zone. It'll be Jackson France, the senior, taking it. And he'll lose it to Calkins. Around the net goes France. He'll lose it up the boards as the Scowl will eventually clear. Tommy Conrad will take it. Conrad will send it to center ice. Will be taken by Dean Surgeon. Dean Surgeon making a move around Sanderson. Jackson France will chip it up the boards. A whiff there by a Panther. Dean Surgeon was able to get a stick on it. It'll be sent all the way down. No icing called. As Cameron Sanderson gets there first, he'll be met there by Eric Slater. Puck will be bounced off the boards, so Slater will take it. Slater will give it ahead to Dean Surgeon. Surgeon making his way in the zone. Loses the puck, though. It would stay in it at the wing. On the net, he leaves it for Sang. Sang, wraparound, backhander, saved there by Vieira. Shipped ahead, intended for Arsenal. It was sent to the boards. Kellogg now pushing it up to Mazzuro. Mazzuro making his way around three Panther defenders, falls down, though intercepted by Miles Walther. Walther entering the zone, moving his way around. Walther loses the puck. And Arsenal will take over. He'll lose it, taken by Walther. He'll give it to Peduzzi. Peduzzi will give it to Walther. Walther trying to enter in the zone. Peduzzi will take over. He'll send it around the boards where Mazzuro will take it. Mazzuro met by Ripley. Mazzuro will still have it, tries to one-hand stick it. Still in the possession in the zone. Now it goes to Mazzuro. Mazzuro trying to pass it back, though he can't lose control of the puck, and the puck will go to center ice. Walther. High point goes for a change. Walther will send it around for Nick Mazzuro. The captain, who already has a goal in this one, will walk into the zone. Tries to nip his way around the defender. Loses the puck, and it will be sent all the way down. No icing called. Landon will be the first one to get the puck. He'll send it around the boards on the near side. Finless there collides with the defender. It'll be chipped around the other side where C.J. Hathaway, the senior, will take it. Hathaway will give it over to Walther. Walther entering the zone. He'll leave it for Peduzzi. Peduzzi tries to give it to Walther again, though it's off of Egan. Kept in by Matt Veneri. Veneri looking. He'll pass it around to List. List at the point. His shot! Off of Fedorov. Kept at the point by Matt Veneri on the left side. Matt Veneri slap shot! Saved by Vieira. Big rebound kept in by Salvato. Salvato backhands it, centering pass, no one home. Tulo staying with it. Hokie staying in the zone. Tulo surrounded by two Panthers finally falls down. Hathaway will take it. He'll give it to Salvato. Salvato will leave it for Veneri. Veneri making his way around. Veneri entering. He'll leave it off for Hathaway. Hathaway now shooting. The puck in front, still loose and covered up by Vieira. Some more pushing and shoving going on. Matt Veneri getting into it. He'll be escorted by the referee away from the net. Both teams will go for a change with 13:43 left in this one. It'll be Steven Rosia going up against Tyler Calkins. Camden Hussey will send it around. Kept in by Conrad. Conrad's wrist shot! Gloved easily by Vieira. With that being senior night, I also asked senior Jake Hogan what he'd like to say to the people at home, and he said he'd like to give a shout out to his grandma and grandpa Salvato in New Jersey. Not related to Rocco Salvato, funny enough, but he is Grandpa Hogan also down in Florida as that one goes wide. Shout out to his Grandpa Hogan down in Florida and all to his other friends and family that watch these games on the stream. Thank you from Jake Hogan. Cam Sanderson will send it down. Will be taken by Eric Slater. Slater will send it around. That's Neil Mercer trying to clear. Eventually does. Goes to the stick of Griffin Mudge. Mudge loses it near his skates and will be sent down once again with 12:55 left in this one. Cross-ice pass goes to Mudge. Mudge entering the zone. His shot deflected off a stick and goes wide. Welch now able to clear. Lanigan sends it on the near side boards near the penalty box where Welch will take it. Welch gives it over to Ripley. Ripley will try to chip it in. He does successfully. Be taken by Sexton. Out to the point now with Ripley. His wrist shot, gloved by Key. Rebound in front. Bird shot. Another save by Key. Another rebound. Save and eventually swallowed up and laying down on his belly is Ian Key. Key twisting and twirling his way around the crease, preventing a goal. Several opportunities there by the Panthers, all denied by Key. He had some flashes in his last outing against NC State early on. It seems to be continuing over in this game against High Point where he's made some great saves late. As that pass is intercepted, tries to get it a front centering pass, so intercepted by Trevor Kellogg. Kellogg will send it a front to Dean Sargent, though that one is incomplete. And Ripley will send it around the boards. On the far side boards, Arthur Sang battling for it. Puck's still in the zone. It'll be sent all the way down behind the net. Behind Vieira will be taken by Welch. Welch will send it over to Ripley. Ripley will chip it over to Sherman. Will give it back to Ripley. Kellogg will send it over to Mazzuro. Mazzuro will take it, but there's a whistle on the play. There'll be a penalty on the Hokies going to the bench, Jackson France. It'll be 2 minutes for hooking. So the Panthers will go back on the power play. They're 0 for 2 so far tonight. Hokies have done a great job on that power play, creating minimal chances for the Panthers in scoring. See if they can hold up here in this tied game. Nice shot by Egan. Off of Peduzzi. Egan keeps it in. That centering pass, no one home. Hogan will take it. Hogan will try to backhand to clear, and eventually does for Nick Mazzuro. Mazzuro walking in. He'll stop. Tries to center it for Peduzzi. No, it's taken by Escala. Escala behind the net. Good job there, wasting some time by the Hokies and Nick Mazzuro. Chips down in front for Bird. Bird gets his stick chipped away. And now entering the zone is Sasso. Sasso's pass intercepted and taken ahead by Matt Veneri. It's a 3-on-1 with the Mazzuro and Peduzzi. Shot by Veneri. That one goes wide. And all the way back to Eric Slater, wasting more time off the clock. The Panthers have yet to get a shot on goal. Hokies already have 2. Long pass for Sasso, broken up. Tommy Conrad doing a great job fending off 3 Panthers. They'll be eventually taken by Calkins. Calkins will take it behind the net. He'll give it over to Ripley at the wing. Ripley now to the point. He'll give it over to Welch. Welch's shot deflected off of Walter's stick and not yet cleared. Welch keeps it in. His wrist shot this time deflected and goes off the boards. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Ripley keeps it in. Good job there by Walter. As now the Panthers will have to retreat. One last attack now for the Panthers. 20 seconds left. Big hit delivered by Salvato on Ripley. Absolutely manhandled. As now here comes Slater. Slater entering the zone. He'll stop. He'll send it across for Salvato. Salvato couldn't complete the pass. 3 seconds left on the penalty. Hokies back up full strength. Welch will take it. His shot. Big hits delivered by the Hokies. That pass intercepted. Though unable to handle it. Pass goes around. Ryan Macheska. This pass, he loses control of the puck. Up the boards now is Jackson France out of the box. He'll go to the bench. Sean Egan will send it ahead to Garrett Escala. Escala, pressure to get the board to give it to Sanderson. Sanderson can't get a shot off. Good stick there by Lanigan. Lanigan pressuring on the D. Lanigan will take it. And ahead go the Hokies. Griffin Mudge. Mudge loses it. Lanigan there to pick it up. Lanigan will back into the zone. Commotion there. Unable to be picked up by Mercer. Rocio will keep it in. Mercer on the ground. And eventually cleared. Well, Kellogg will take it. Kellogg will send it in around the boards. It will be taken by Vieira. Vieira will leave it as Rocio is putting pressure on Welch. Ahead now goes Arsenal. Arsenal, the only goal scorer for the Panthers, loses it. And will be taken by Kellogg. Kellogg with Arsenal on his tail. Arsenal will get it ahead. Excuse me, that's Kellogg. He'll leave it for Hathaway. Hathaway will dump it in. Fresh legs for the Hokies. Salvato able to keep it in with his body. We'll also try the other way around. This time it's successful. Able to clear the center ice. Will be Bird. His shot scores! Morgan Bird breaks the tie. Gets the Panthers up by 1 here in the third. Gets it past the left side of Ian Key. There's an opening. With 7:50 left, the Panthers are on top. Plenty of time left for the Hokies to come back in this one. Salvato ready for the faceoff. He'll lose it. Too low there to take the interception. His shot goes off the glass. Sent around by Egan. And go all the way down. Off the stick of Key. He'll give it ahead to Ben List. List will send it ahead for Salvato. Salvato maneuvering his way around the defense. Entering the zone. It's Rocco Salvato. He'll try to get it. He loses the puck. Picked up by Salvato. Salvato waiting. He'll give it to the point with List. List will shoot it. Undeflected and off the boards. The High Point bench is screaming at the refs. Though no call. Ben List there with good defense will leave it for CJ Hathaway. CJ Hathaway entering the zone. Hathaway on senior night. Will take it. He'll backhand it. And it'll be taken by Conrad outside of the zone, so the Hokies will retreat. Sent back in off the glass. And around the Welch. Andrew Welch will be chipped off the boards by McDonald. Eric Slater will take it. Slater will give it to Mazzuro. Mazzuro pushing. He'll enter the zone. Mazzuro's got Peduzzi. Mazzuro loses the puck to McDonald. Falling down is the Panther defender. Kept in the zone to Conrad. Conrad waiting. Shot! That one goes wide. Kept in the zone, Slater. Peduzzi will send it down for Walther. Puck taken by Welch. Welch will chip it in. It goes out of play. Faceoff will be in the Panther zone. Still plenty of time left. Just over 6 minutes for the Hokies. In a 2-1 game off of the recent goal by Morgan Bird. Faceoff won by Mazzuro. Lanigan will take it. His shot deflected and off the glass. Off the stick of Peduzzi. As Garrett Escala will clear it for the Panthers. Taking it now is Shea Arsenal. Excuse me, that's McDonald. McDonald's shot. That one off a key and it goes all the way to center ice. Will be taken by Escala. Peduzzi will take it. He'll leave it off for Walther. Walther now entering the zone. Walther goes to the right side. Walther waiting for it in front. Lanigan was waiting in front for it. Couldn't get a stick on it. Walther now having it. His shot off the iron. Walther will send it to the point of Steven Rocia. Rocia will just shoot it in front off the pad of Vieira. Hit the centering there, no one home. Morgan Bird, the releasing goal scorer, would dump it down. No icing called. Trevor Kellogg will scoop it up the boards, kept in by Sasso. And now ahead goes Neil Mercer. Neil Mercer, shot! That one goes wide. Rosia's wrister, that one also goes off the pad. And eventually cleared by Sasso. He'll go for a change as the Hokies now at center ice with Jake Hogan will enter the zone. Hogan sent it down into the near side boards. He'll go in there, the big body. Neil Mercer will take over. Mercer will send it to the point with Griffin Mudge. Mudge's shot! That one off the blocker. Sent around. Ripley will take it. Ripley still not able to clear. Matt Vanieri keeps it in. Off the stick of Salvato. Salvato's backhander. Go to the near side board. Mudge will send it around to Salvato. Salvato tries to center for Hathaway. Couldn't get it to him. Vanieri will keep it in. Ripley putting pressure on Hathaway. Hathaway able to get it to Salvato. Salvato backhands it in front. Tries to center for Tulo. Vanieri now with it. This shot. That one off of a Panther and will be sent down. That was Ryan Macheska with the body save, preventing Vanieri's shot of going through. And with less than 4 minutes left in this one, Hokies need something to go for them. Jake Hogan will get his shot deflected off and it will be taken by Andrew Welch. Welch will skate behind his net. Tommy Conrad will take it. He'll send it down. Matt Tulo will be the first one to get it. Tulo met there by Egan. Salvato another hit. Sanderson battles for it. Salvato will send it around. He'll take care of it. Salvato, he'll backhand it across ice, no one home. Conrad will take it. Salvato wants the puck. Instead, Conrad will send it down to the far side corner. Taking it now behind the back. Tulo now battling for it. Slater there also. Falling down with the Panther. Now out of it. Shot and saved by Vieira. 2:43 left in the game. 2-1 Panthers. At what point, if you're the Hokies, do you consider pulling key if you're still down by 1? We'll find out. Hokies send out their top line of Peduzzi, Mazzuro, Walther, along with Lanigan and Kellogg. Face off won by Peduzzi. Mazzuro will take it. He'll go around the net. Over to Lanigan. Lanigan shot, deflected, and goes wide. Kellogg now will take it. He'll be met by Ripley. Arsenal able to clear for the Panthers, and they'll escape the zone. Lanigan on it. He'll give it over to Kellogg. Kellogg there met by Bird. Bird will get it. He'll try to center. Good job there by Kellogg breaking up that pass, and he'll send it all the way down where icing will be called. A good turnout here for the Hokies in their final regular season game of the season. The student section showing out just above the goal, the high point goal. Back-to-back good week turnouts for the Hokies in their final 2 home games. Last week against NC State also had a great turnout. Unfortunately, the Hokies lost that one. Peduzzi able to get it to Mazzuro. Mazzuro tries to get it to Walther. It was behind him. Got it now, leaving it. Falling down is Sherman. Hokies realize this opportunity might be theirs. Gives it to Walther. Walther walking in. Walther one-hands it. He'll try to center in front. Peduzzi will take it. Peduzzi behind the net, loses it. The Hokies in the mid-change. As Vanieri will now come in. Vanieri skating now to the near side boards. Puck not yet cleared, eventually does, by Sherman. Puck got now in the Panther zone. Rolling to McDonald. McDonald with 1:17 left falls down. He slowly outside of his crease waiting for to be called out. He'll go to the bench. It'll be a 6-on-5. Salvato will send it in. Hathaway will center it. No one home. Struck in front. Shoot. Rebound. Still loose. CJ goes to the... Gets it. Puck goes around the board. 1 minute remaining in the game. 2-1 Panthers. Goalie pulled. Tulo will take it. His centering pass intended for Mudge. Cannot get a stick on it. Conrad will take it. Conrad will give it over. Conrad. Puck goes to the point. Griffin Mudge. He'll give it over to Conrad. Pass too far away. Tulo will take it. Matt Tulo. His puck chipped. Not yet cleared. Andrew Welch backhands it. Not yet cleared still. Goes behind the net for Salvato. Salvato centering pass. No one home. Less than 30 seconds left. Hathaway will send it over. Off the stick of Veneri. And High Point will go for a change. Hokies needing something quick. Entering the zone is CJ Hathaway. Hathaway, fake the slap shot. Tries to intend it. Falling down with Griffin Mudge. 10 seconds left. The puck's still in the corner. Trying to get it out. 7 seconds. Puck goes to the front. Unable to be cleared. And finally does. And let that High Point will win this game. Final score, 2-1. And the Hokies will end the season with a loss. High Point wins this one 2-1. And a heartbreaker for the Hokies. Did everything they could to stay in the game, but they unfortunately came up short here on senior night. This isn't the end of the road, though, for the Hokies, as they still have the playoffs coming up on their schedule, the ACCHL playoffs. Teams will go for the handshake to end their season. It was a great season for the Hokies, ups and downs along the way. We'll see you next season. Thanks for watching. For Chris Pierce, Shane Hatfield, our video man and technical man, for everybody involved, we thank you very much for watching this season, and we'll see you next season for Virginia Tech Club YouTube Hockey. We'll see you next time. For now, I'm Chris Pierce signing off. Have a good night.